Did we get this as well? Oh, okay. We got the Faroe Islands. I hadn't considered that. So we have a naval base out there. We have another military factory. Yeah, start pumping them into there. That's fine. What are we building, by the way? We're repairing infrastructure at the moment. But look at our civilian factories. We've increased this very, very nicely. So here's our infrastructure. Do we have any fuel being produced anywhere? There's no oil. I guess it's too early for Norwegian oil, isn't it, in the timeline? Let's have a look. We'll go back to building some... So I've still got penalties on such things. Although military factories, we should be able to build a few now. Let's put a load in here. That's going to be on the list of stuff to do. We kind of want that. And air forces and all sorts of other things. We're going to start tooling up for war now. We're short on rubber, which we could probably trade for. Nice. We've got Iceland. More equipment. We'll take. Great news. What should we do? Should we just take it? Or shall we puppet it? I don't see there's any particular advantage to either. I'll puppet it. Yeah, I'm going to puppet it. Let's do that. Select all. Submit demands. It doesn't have anything worth taking. Change government. Confirm and exit. There we go. We got that one. So all the soldiers in this army, you can go back into there now. Got 24 divisions of cavalry, which, okay, it's quite some experience. I thought I would have taken really heavy losses, but the experience has actually gone up on those guys, so that's good. And where do you think these boys are going to go next? I'll tell you where they're going to go next. They're going to go to Finland. That's next on the list. Is anyone guaranteeing them? Nope. That's good. We might be a little bit sneaky there. So excellent. We're getting military factories produced. We've got infrastructure going in. What shall we do? Do we need anti-air? Do we need... do I need to worry about Germany? Should I have some forts on the border in case we get attacked? Doesn't sound like a terrible idea, does it? I don't know what Germany's going to do. We don't need 10. Let's go 7 in each one. We have an almighty navy now, by the way. We are still producing these terrible destroyers. And these terrible submarines as well, although they're out doing their job. And we've got a load of Danish ships there, right? I'm going to put everything into there, and we need to figure out what we actually have here. We've got more submarines, brilliant. So let's get all the subs out, and we'll put them in there. Look at the size of the Swedish Navy already. I think this is amazing. We definitely need to have that. Too big. Let's drop those into there as well. Right, excellent. Well, we have a pretty good thing going on here. We should probably get things trained up. You guys don't need to do any of this, by the way. You don't need to be out doing this. You may as well be training. And I'll do the same with that job as well. So we'll get the subs and the destroyers. We have more destroyers in here. Oh, we've got more submarines? I thought I'd selected all submarines from this. Let's just split them in half and add them into some of these. Oh, I've put them all in. Never mind. I didn't actually split them, did I? That's fine. We can split them once they're in. There's room for there. Let's... That also works. And that works as well. So the manpower situation is terrible. We're on volunteer only, which is the reason. I didn't think we'd be that starved of manpower, though. I wonder if I Well, we're going to have to get the war support thing fixed somehow. We have some. Oh, we have some. We have war support. Excellent. We can now go to the next level of conscription, which is perfect. Let's move this up. And everyone's out of supply in the cold, frozen north. Well, we're going to have to start actually doing some proper focuses here, I think. Let's see what this is going to give us currently an extra 25,000 manpower. And I'm hoping that this is going to be like over time. Oh, it's instant? It just instantly dumps it in there? Okay. And refuge for revolutionaries. So, I don't think we want these. This is going to be communist advisors from other countries will transfer to Scandinavian socialist state depending on their home country's political situation. Don't think we necessarily want that. What does that give us? Oh, we need to look at our spies, by the way, as well. I need to go and remember to do that. I was going to take this, wasn't I? She's only a political advisor. And all she does is weekly manpower. So it's 320 manpower a month, which isn't a lot. But we lose a % of war support. But monthly population plus 10%. I mean, the population increases by 10% a month. That's not a mechanic or a stat I have seen in the game before. So I just don't know what that one does. Let's go for infrastructure improvement. It's a nice cheap one for 35 days. And then we'll get the Swedish ball bearings going. And then we're going to maybe start looking at doing something more useful. You know those forts we've got going? I'm kind of thinking we can put things to better use there. So we can start with basic medium tanks. Let's start researching some of these. And I think we can also take a factory out of there and get our first fighter aircraft going. Right, let's get one engine, but a better one. Please. And we don't need any of those, but we will give them drop tanks. And I guess, can we go heavy machine guns? We can go 2 heavy machine guns and 4 light. Okay, air attack of 14.7. This is because it's too early of a thing, isn't it? So what if I go for that? Does that go up? Yeah, that goes up. So we may as well go for 4 light machine guns. Oh, I thought we could fit... Oh, I can't put... Can I not put 4 heavies in? Yes, I can put 4 heavies in. Right, okay. I just can't do 2 lots of 4 heavies, right? No, I can put 2 lots of 4 heavies. Okay, brilliant. No, I can't. Weight exceeds thrust. Fighter weapons, 4 light. So these are early ones. This is fine. And that looks fine as well. Cool, so let's pick that. Nice, we've got our first fighters coming into the game. This is okay. Can I take... I'm going to take one out of trucks. I'm going to take one out of there. So we're going to have 3 on that. Until this gets a decent number, we're going to leave it at that. Okay, we've got stuff on the go. We're preparing for war. And the manpower's instantly being eaten up by everything else. Oh, but we have this now. So let's go straight over to conscription. Go for limited conscription. And start moving that up. And we've got the better artillery. And where are we? We're in 1938. Let's start producing the better guns, because we can do that. We have more than we need. So I'm going to use the same cavalry tactic to sort of try and swarm through Finland. But I'm going to wait until Finland is at war with the Soviet Union. And then no one can come in and guarantee them. Yeah, we'll see what happens with that. I'm not convinced. I'm not convinced it's the way to go, but it's going to be the strategy I'm going with. Bigger guns, please. And more of them. Right, what can we get? Defense? Or, yeah, max speed and reliability. Let's go for that one. We're not yet at the state of designing a tank. What have we got in the way of civilian factories? We've got 32, which is okay. And I think there's going to be some economic stuff that we can choose to take here. And we can probably design a better Oh, do you know what we need? Let's go and get some sonar and stuff so we can actually design some proper destroyers. So we've got the infrastructure. We're going to go for the ball bearings. This gives us a load of Army, Navy and Air experience. Plus 15 weekly manpower. Oh, this is if we make a trade. And every additional trade we get, right, gives that stacks. And we get 25% research bonus for ships, radar, synthetic resources or support technologies. Right, let's take that. That sounds great. But we have to make trades after that. So we'll see how this is going to go. Sweden was a great supplier of ball bearings to during the war, and I know that they supplied the UK with them. So when we went down to the de Havilland Aircraft Museum, just north of London, that's a museum. It's a company that made the Mosquito fighter bombers. Mosquitoes were used to fly to Stockholm to pick these up, and they would take like travelling dignitaries back and forth as well. It was it was an interesting thing. I didn't know that until we went down to the museum. Loved the Mosquito. So the German Reich claims Memel. So Germany is interested in kicking off. At some point, I guess we're going to have to put some troops in here. I'm going to rely on my navy. I think my navy's going to be fine. Tell you what, let's take this guy and let's put him on the border. Let's give him a proper front line order. With his 2 divisions. So we've got the ball bearings. Oh, nice. We'll come back to that in a minute. Just pause that. So do I want to put her in? Do I want to lose the stability thing? I don't want to lose the war support. But the 80 monthly manpower sounds... Or the weekly manpower sounds quite good. It's a tiny thing. I think there's going to be other people to pick first. So I'm not sure if we need to do... Finland's cause is ours. So that would declare war on the Soviet Union. I don't think we want to go down there. Government weapons contracts. Right, let's go some of this and base war support. Nice. This is where we need to be. And this is a fairly quick one too. All right, we're motoring along now. Let's get this up because we want to get to the next one down to get sonar so that we can... Sorry, that's radar. We get radar that we can put on destroyers. And there's also the sonar one that we kind of want as well. Basic armor projection for our tanks. I wonder if there's some good research bonuses in there. Right, let us get... There is something in the tree. Hang on. Let me just type in this. That mentions infrastructure, right? There's defense above all. What is this one? No, it's not that one. There's something else that I've seen. And I don't know where it is, but there's something that requires... There's something that requires all your states to have a decent amount of infrastructure to be able to get something else. It's not one of these penalties, is it? No, I don't know. I don't know where I've seen it now. I'm going to have to come back and think about that. But anyway, what are we doing? This is the artillery, so we'll go for the hydraulic recoil system. Which means we have to then upgrade that one. Right, so we've made like a really early game play here, and we've trebled the size of Sweden, sort of. Definitely trebled the size of the bloody Navy. The Navy's massive now. Which is excellent. Oh, we've got extra dockyards. I have manpower to actually fill these things in. Right, let's go and do something with that. So if we go here, let's make sure that we've always got at least 5 of these that are repairing. Looks like they're going to be kept busy for a long time. Let's change that up to 10. Because that then takes things out. Okay, let's not do that. Leave it at 5. So they'll repair, and then we're going to see what our Navy is like. We've got enough convoys being kicked out for the time being. So I will leave it at that. What have we got here? And the subs, are you guys trained up? I'm going to guess all apart from these are trained, right? So the government weapons contract has come through. What's this one? Work projects for the unemployed. It's just a 5% stability. So we can take stability hits now. So if we wanted to, we could change those providers out to get bonuses in there. Affordable housing is more stability and 2 civilian factories. So we can work all those over. Brilliant. So when we need to. Right, seize the Landswerk. What does this do? This gives us 2 military factories. And this is going to upset Germany, is that right? But we get we get a ton of war support, but we'll lose stability. But our military factory construction speed goes up. So that's where we're going, I think, with this. So this one, Landswerk gets some funds. German-Swedish Tank Tech Exchange. This is basically, I think this is going to align us with Germany a bit, I think. I don't think I want to do that, but we can also hold off for a moment. So what else have we got? Yes, let's get these cheap ones for military factories. Let's definitely go for that. I like that. This is good news. Okay, we built the forts. The military factory production is going up. Should we just ram some more? Or should we get some more civilians? Well, because we've still got that penalty, haven't we? So we'll get the 3 military factories, and then we're going to change that other thing, which is going to... It's going to basically set us off in a direction. So let's get some more civilians while we're going. I'm still happy to do this. Or do we want to do infrastructure? Infrastructure could be good while we've got that. Let's have a look. I mean, that's going to give us a stack of resources. Those 2 are going to give us a stack of steel. That's going to give us a stack of steel and some aluminium. I'm happily to go with those. We've got loads of stuff at the moment, and then we've still got time. It's only 1939. We've still got time to build all our military up. So this is cool. Construction 3. Let's get this one. Right. Okay. I'm kind of happy with how this is going so far. So the plan will be to attack Germany at some point in the future when they've overrun Europe, and probably when they've got involved with the USSR. That's going to be the plan. Now this is going up. Let me have a look at my infantry templates. Let's spend some here. This is pretty good. I'm quite happy with this, how this is at the moment. You can maybe do with some sort of anti-tank. Are we going to design some sort of armoured unit to go in there? I think we probably should. Now this could be the simple crap medium tank, couldn't it? Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that and put it into all the infantry units. So we've got this. Let's make ourselves a crap tank that's cheap. We'll go for welded armour to get the better armour on this. This is going to be... Is this really going to be the really, really bad ones? Should we go for something a bit better and give them piercing? We're not going to have a lot of infantry division to start off with, so... Do you know what? I think we can actually make this... Let's make a proper tank. An early war tank, which is fine. So just a medium cannon. And this might give them the piercing that they need to... So we don't have to make anti-tank guns. Maybe. It's a thought, anyway. Definitely give them a radio. And special modules. I like sloped armor on these. Oh, and we'll give them fuel drums. And that will do. Let's not be too ridiculous. Reliability is terrible, so let's go for the diesel engine. It's still terrible, so let's go for the torsion bar. And we've got that up. So, yeah, this is horrible. It's not particularly cheap to make, but we don't need a lot of them, and that's fine. So we are going to go for that. Our Fast Tanks Company. Let's move that up a bit. Can we put 2 in there? There, 3 of month. Don't worry, that's going to increase. And we're going to add these into the infantry to give them some armor. Again, trying to save manpower. We can upgrade the trucks. Do we have air XP? We do. No, we don't. We haven't done any more military factories. Okay, so that's come to an end of that. So what should we do? We've got fuel usage or max speed, please. We'll do that. That instantly means I have to change it. I hate that. Right, that's fine. So this is going to be fun. Right, let's go for the ships. We're doing this one. Mine lane I don't care about. Not too much anyway. Surface visibility for subs. Fuel usage. Oh, that would require that one, so we can't take that. That's a shame. Let's have a look. We do have a big navy for cruisers. We'll go for the submarine one. We'll try and improve everything that we can in there. Now what's it telling me to do? This is for the heavy ships. Armor. All ships anti-air. All heavy ships light attack. Capital ships heavy attack. Production cost. 15% armor, but production cost. I'm probably not going to make any. I think I've inherited such a big navy. I don't think I need to make any. Let's go for the anti-air then. These aren't mutually exclusive, are they? Let's go for this. I think that will do. Oh, we've got another one. Armoured cars. Reliability of armoured cars. Speed and defence. Soft attack and defence. We probably will make them at some point. I'm not quite sure what use I have for them, but we will probably make them at some point. Right, let's go into the infantry templates. We're going to want artillery adding to this, so let's put combat support artillery. What's the width? The organization's not great. Let's also put armored battalions. I didn't make it into an anti-air battalion, did I? So it's medium tanks we're adding in, which gives us a nice bit of armor, which will help. The width still needs to go up, so at this point, do you know what? We don't have the manpower, so we're going to add in like that. And I think we're going to go for 24 width, which seems good enough. That gives us, it gives us some armor, but not a whole lot. It gives us some organization, but again, not a whole lot. We'll try and improve that. I think that'll do. Save. And then let's try and train a few more of these guys up. I won't take the manpower down to nothing, but we'll do some of that. And we're going to try and put some in like our capital as well. And we better get something out to defend ports at some point. Right, options for this. We can't change this, unfortunately. We will when we go to war. What do we need for extensive conscription? We need war support of 20%. I think we'll hit that with the various things that we're going through. So that's an option for later. I don't think that's going to be an issue. I don't need to worry about Chief of the Navy at the moment. What have we got? The industrial concern. This gives us industrial research speed of 10%. Oh, hang on. Automatic. This is what I've seen. So automatically upgrades this concern if the total sum infrastructure in Norrbotten, Västerbotten, Gävleborg is more than 11. And that gives us a huge load of other industrial bonuses. Okay, let's do that. I need to see where these areas are. So which ones are we talking about? That one. That one. And that one. And they are the ones I think I have got this planned in for. Nice. So that should give us a massive bonus to the research speeds. I knew I'd seen that somewhere. I knew I wasn't going crazy. Right. Or crazier, I should say. The fate of Czechoslovakia. It's I feel sorry for Czechoslovakia, but we're gonna right that wrong in our next campaign. Nice. This is coming on now. Okay, and now we can get the ground attack aircraft on. Let's go and design a basic small airframe. Tempted to put 2 engines on this just because I like the look of it. We get more agility with 2 engines. Oh, I thought agility went down with 2 engines. It does not. Interesting. I could have sworn putting 2 engines on there had a payoff and you got more thrust but less agility. It just goes to show I know nothing. Dive brakes on. And special modules. Now, do we want to put a defense turret on this? I don't think I need the drop tanks, actually. We're going to go for a heavy machine gun. It's weight of 9. The agility drops. Yeah, we're going to put one of those on the back. We don't have a whole lot to do here. So, armor-piercing bombs. This gives us more naval attack. I don't want to use them for naval attack, though. Where's the ground attack? So, armor-piercing bombs are just for navy. Okay, that's fine. We want bomb locks. And I guess we want 2. Boom. Save. Close air support. This time, we mean business. This is something that we always lacked when we were playing as Poland. Just having the factories and the resources to do all this. So I think that's instantly 2 military factories, was it not? Oh, this would be 1 extra one if completed while Norway has a war with a major country. Scandinavian Socialist State. Well, we don't have war with Norway, so maybe it counted, but Norway doesn't exist. This will give us research bonuses and military factories. This will give us research bonuses for anti-air. Perhaps we should go and do that. Oh, actually, that gives us nice piercing and all sorts of things. And that standardizes equipment. Ooh, oh, okay. Oh, God, yes, let's get that done, because I'd forgotten about that. I had forgotten about this horrible thing. This is the lack of ammunition. That's going to be fixed in 35 days. Which is really nice to see. We've still got this huge problem here of trying to build command power up. So you are going to be my defensive guy. Maybe I shouldn't have done that. We got the basic engine and we got the new guns. Okay. This is good stuff. Are we ready to go more tanky? I think we are. Let's start working these up and start improving tanks as we can. And technology. Should we go straight in for that? We're in 39. Let me get the industry. Let's make sure the industry is up to speed. We're probably going to have to trade for oil at some point. That's working down there. So many things to do. We'll get some bonuses on that at the time. Anything else? Logistics company. Oh, God. Yeah, if we're going into the Soviet Union, that would make so much more sense, wouldn't it? I'm going to get a war austerity train. I'm going to do that. I'm going to build for the future. And we have the new guns. Superb. I don't think anybody traded for our stuff. Nobody wanted any of this stuff. Let's take it all off. I'll put it on at a standard price because maybe we're just too expensive. Yeah, I can do that. We still want to sell equipment. We probably want to put the whole lot on now, do we? Let's get rid of all these rifles. Let's put it all on. See if anyone buys anything. We've got some Austin K5s. We sell convoys. We could supply the world with stuff. Get rid of the early trucks. These should be fine to use. Do you know what? Britain might want to buy them back. Let's do that. Just sell all our extra stuff. And supply the world. Oh, I haven't done any of those arms deals. The ball bearings deals, rather. Price normal. Add. Let's see if anyone buys that stuff. Infantry weapons. Let's go for... What's this one down here? Breakthrough plus 6%. At a cost of production. Yeah, it's okay. I don't think our army is going to be absolutely huge. So I don't think infantry weapons are going to be the issue. They're not going to be massive for the time being. That's for sure. Right, we should have some options in here now, I think. Here we go. Trade ball bearings with the United Kingdom. Let's do this. We're not going for the German Reich. Definitely not. Let's see. How do they feel of us? They should like us a little bit. They don't. But we like them. It's probably because we've caused some trouble. Let's go improving relations. And then let's go improving relations with the US as well, who also don't like us. And then we're going to get deals with both of them, hopefully. And maybe France as well. It'll be worth it in the long run for all the bonuses that are going to stack up from this. Let's put one into this. I'm going to spend it and spend it all at once. That's where all my political power's going. Zog submits to Italy. It feels like it's about to kick off in Europe. I mean, it always kicks off in Europe. Excellent. We've standardized our equipment. Oh, China's not doing great. Just pause while I just read this. So that gets rid of that terrible problem we've had for division attack and defense, which I really like. That will give us free military factory. That's cheap. Research bonus for anti-air. I'm going to take that now. We no longer get the effects of the confiscated royal wealth. That's okay. It lasted well. It did us good. What else do we need? So the experiences are ticking up nicely. We have a free military factory. So our aircraft are going into production. Do we need anything else? I don't think we really need to worry about naval bombers on this occasion. We could research some spy planes, which would be good. I might need to garrison some of these places, although they're not that important in the grand scheme of our campaign here. We need more tanks than I thought. We're making 3 a week, but that's got a long way to go on production cap. So I can live with that. Is there anything else here I desperately need? Towed anti-air. Let's drop this in here. Yeah, okay. We're going to definitely add some of those in. And the cavalry divisions, I think I'll keep the cavalry as it is for the moment.